In this tutorial, I'm going to discuss about downloading your mails via Outlook, and we are using the client Outlook 2007 to download our Exchange server mails. So this is Outlook, and we're going to download our Exchange mailbox here, the Exchange mails. So go to account setting tools, and we go with the email, and it's the same process when you go through it. Add the new email account when you first time add any email. We are going to check with the manual account, and here we have three options. One is internet email, another one is Microsoft Exchange, and other. Well, as usual, go with the email account because this is where we are adding the email account basically. So our name and our email address in this case is entered at techengineertv.in, and the account type will be POP3, and incoming mail server will be techengineertv.in, and the outgoing server will be techengineertv.in as well. So let's try and go with the password. The password we're going to give for our account, and currently you can see that it throwing error, a login error, and this will be there. So let's move to our Exchange server to find out more why this is happening. Okay, I moved to my Exchange server 2000, and basically that is login error. We were not able to log in our server. So when you go with the Exchange management, Microsoft Exchange on premises, then go with the server configuration client access. In client access you get the option called POP3 and IMAP4. This is the same option where we configure and try to find it out more. When you go to the general option, binding option, you have port number related issues there. You have another option tab called authentication. Now this authentication, when we configure the IMAP POP3, we keep that secure login, but here it's the case that a TLS connection is required. In that case, a TLS or SSL connection, SSL certification should be needed in the server. A TLS connection is required, which is currently not available in our system. So either you go with the plain text authentication again, but here no TLS required, but it will be integrated with the Windows authentication. So any kind of authentication will create error here. And if you go with the plain authentication, plain text logon with basic authentication, no TLS required, and in that case you won't find any error, you won't find any issue of login. So currently we are going with plain text login because we are using it in an internal network, a demonstration out there. So I keep this plain text, and we have to once again restart our POP3 services. When you go to the services, and after going to the services, we have to once again restart our POP3 services. So I'm clicking here and adding for Microsoft. Let me find out. Yes, this is Microsoft POP3. So we need to restart our services back. So it will restart. It will take some time to restart. And okay, it's done, completed. So it restarted. Now what again happened? Now we were going to Windows 7 once again in our client computer. Okay, I'm reaching my client computer. Let me start this process once again because it will automatically again ask for the authentication. So before testing, let me do a setting here. When you go to the more settings, you get the option called outgoing server, and when you click on my outgoing server require authentication, use the same settings as incoming. So it will basically authenticate the sending means sending test email means the same authentication. So okay, you can see there is no more error. You can check, you can find out the tick mark on log on an incoming mail server. The same will be there with send test email message as well. So both has been concluded when you close, and you can now very easily finish this particular option. And I'm finishing here. So the process it's conclude now. Okay, finish. Okay, so done, and you can see the mail account has been added. And you close this wizard and try to use the send and receive message. You can see the sending has been concluded and the receive mail, so it's processing. The mails are coming, so it will take some time, depends on the downloading. Okay, so done, and you can see the 5 mails, inbox mails are now available. So this is the case, and you can check it out your mails, and this is the Exchange mailbox, and we're very easily be able to download it.